WTF. I bet you're wondering what that title's about. WTF. Wasting time fearful. I got this concept, the WTF, from Joseph McClendon Jr. at Success Resources, the National Achievers Conference in LA back in October. So thank you very much, Joseph. What's my name, y'all? Liberty, justice. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Thanks, Snoop. Yes, my name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end, and yours don't have to either, my friends. You are infinite in value. Thank you so much. If you're a first-time listener, thank you for coming. And if you've been here with me on this ride for any amount of time, you already know me, and thank you so much for showing me so much love. You are worth it. WTF. Wasting time fearful. Okay, so I was wasting so much time fearful. I'm 41 years old now, and it's been almost 5 years. I've been sleeping outside. I still don't have any money coming in, but, that's okay because I have an empire now called I'm Worth It Incorporated, which is why it came from, wasting time fearful. I was so terrified of everything until I got cancer and almost died, until I started sleeping outside. All of these things, and I look back in my life, and I'm like, what am I afraid of now? There's nothing that could happen to me. My grandma died. I had cancer. I almost died from cancer. I almost died from overdose. I almost died. My ex used to beat me all the time. Just so many things, rape and molestation and all these child abuse and all these things that I went through. It's like, why was I ever afraid of anything after that? You know what I mean? And so I go to Hollywood. I was terrified because it was like the fear of the unknown. I didn't know what was going to happen. And honestly, I didn't have the aspirations of becoming like a movie star or anything like that. But when it was like, I guess I didn't know that I wanted to be in movies. I always wanted to make them, and I do want to star and I am starring in my own stuff. Obviously, you've seen me on YouTube. And I have made some great movies with a friend of mine, but it was like I always wanted to just be part of the process and making them and writing the scripts and all that. I wanted to write better scripts than a lot of the things that I've seen, but I go out there and when they picked me for the Batman movie, I'll be in there in March. You'll see me in Harley Quinn. It's already been filmed. But when they picked me for that, I was so excited. I can't tell you. I love Batman so much. But it's like life is just so much easier, and we're making it worse by our fears. That's my point. And here's the thing too. Here's the big fear. I always thought I was ugly. I wasn't pretty enough to be in the movies. I wasn't pretty enough to be a rock star. I wasn't. I didn't even think that I was pretty enough to get a good man, but that would be because people told me all my life, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're fat, your nose is too big. They would say, look at your teeth and all these things, like every little thing they would try to pick apart and make me look like I'm ugly, even though I would just be sitting there doing nothing but looking gorgeous and not realizing that I'm gorgeous. And I thought, I used to think I was pretty when I was younger and stuff, and my grandma used to tell me that all the time, but people would pick on me a lot, and so I started to think that I was ugly, and I had this like a chip on my shoulder and this insecurity about not looking good enough and stuff. So but I go out. It's funny because I go to Hollywood, and now I'm getting picked for movies and TV shows and this and that. I got a union voucher. I was on Friend, and my girl Erica. We met on this set of what is the name of that show? It was Steve Carell. Anyway, I met Steve Carell. He's amazing. And I got my union voucher because they told us, Eric and I, because we're so beautiful, they love the way we look. So, now what am I saying now? What is my point? What is the message that I'm trying to convey? Now, back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'm going to let them understand. From a young G's perspective, I just like, thanks, Snoop. But here's what the point is. You're wasting time fearful, okay? You're wasting time fearful because while you sit over there and you see your shortcomings because other people pointed things out to you that they think isn't right with you, or because they're just jealous of you, you're sitting over there terrified when you could be having fun. You could be living in LA, you could be in the movies, you could be directing movies like I did all that, you could be making your music like I do, you could, whatever it is that you want to do, you could be doing it, but you're wasting time fearful. What the? Come on now. Come on. Y'all don't hear me now. You don't feel me. Just if I can do these things, anybody can do them. That's all I'm saying. And you are infinite value. You could do anything you want to do. So just stop wasting time fearful. Change your mind. Think a new thought. Be different. Try something different. Try new things, and you'll see that you are wasting time fearful. Stop doing it. Stop wasting time, because you only live once. Be happy. Don't listen to your parents. Don't listen to your so-called friends, whoever, people that are putting you down, classmates or whatever. Listen to your own intuition. You want to do something? You can do it. Just know you can do it. Don't even tell anybody about it. Just go do it, and you'll see that, hey, it's going to get easier, because you're going to realize this is what I was made for. I should have been doing this all along. I was just scared for no reason, making my life harder, all right? So don't make it harder. Stop wasting time fearful. Just do it. You're worth it. You are infinite in value. Thank you for listening, everybody.